Yo, what is going down with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, as always, Otaku's and Ikikomori's out. There's the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Meaning Wolverine. Of course, you guys are resting intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all the other good stuff. And yeah, before I begin, I actually heard about both of these articles. I'm very, very extremely professional, let alone one of the most almost serious ass dudes I've ever heard until I saw this video from him. So from Young Ye. So shout out to him, man. If it wasn't for him, I would have never heard about these story articles. Or maybe like Eurogamer's Twitter, I heard a little bit about it over there. But the way he put it down, the way he broke it down, just so top notch. Is extremely cataclysmic. Especially with the big, ginormous, the fanciest of the fanciest, like absolutely alphabetical, absolutely cataclysmic. Not even cataclysmic, but like the highest tier of the land, like straight out like master's degree, what's it called? The ones that people they get when they get the doctor's degree or whatever. PhD. He must have had a PhD in being a doctor. That's not even me being like trying to be a racist or stereotype towards Asians. I'm just saying, just putting out there, no offense to them. Because I did grow up with a few Asian friends at the time, so mainly like Filipinos and Koreans, but it's all good though. No offense to any of you guys. But yeah, actually when he's always using words like suffice or extrapolate. You know, that type of thing. Real cool ass dude. So shout out to him. Anyways, let's get on to both of these stores. For Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Devil May Cry 5 Ultra Limited Edition will cost $8,000. It's a shit ton of money there, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'll get to that in a minute, how I feel, my overall thoughts, views, and opinions, but just let you know, I'm actually not pissed the fuck off about it. I honestly am not, because I've never been really a big Devil May Cry person. I'm just saying, just putting out there, maybe that's the reason I'm not extremely, like, rage quitting and just absolutely, like, losing my mind and just torn up from the floor. If any of you guys remember that freaking old school movie reference. Anyways, shout out to Ramon Hara for making this article here. So it says, yep, you heard that right. Apparently, the Ultra Limited Edition of Capcom's latest entry in the Devil May Cry franchise will cost a mind-blowing amount of $8,000 USA dollars. If any of you guys don't know, I'm not sure how much that is in yen. It's like 200, 700. Actually, no, I think it was 765,000 yen. I think that's what it was. It says the special package was created for the most dedicated Devil May Cry 5. Oh wow, the most dedicated Devil May Cry 5, and will come in 3 varieties. That doesn't make sense, but I'm just going to go with the flow. The Ultra Limited Edition, as reported by Eurogamer, will only be sold by Capcom Japan and will intake a jacket worn by one of the game's 3 playable characters, Dante, Nero, and V. I think V was supposed to be Virgil. I think that's what might be, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's move on. Oh, I went a little bit too far there. Alright, so it says, among the 3 variants, the V version will be the cheapest at $5,300 and followed by the Nero version at $6,600. And finally, Dante's iconic red coat over $8,000. $8,000. So these are all the shirts that they actually made on their own. All 3 jackets were made to match the scale of their respective characters in Devil May Cry 5. And will sport a battle damage look. All versions of these ultra expensive jackets were made from genuine leather. Wow. Devil May Cry 5 will release on March 8th, 2019 for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and PC. So, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. The reason why I'm not, bouncing off the walls, getting extremely overhyped about this, because number one, I've never been a fan of the Devil May Cry series. I don't think I've ever played every one of them. I think I never remember back in the day, in the early 2000s, I played Devil May Cry 1 and 2. Even though I think this game was released in the was released in the late 90s at that time. I remember seeing that at that particular point in my life, but I was trying to get over school and all this other shit, and life was a lot more complex at that time compared to now, which still is a little bit complex, but not as bad as it used to be. But yeah, I could see this because it's a collector's edition. It's a special edition. I'm not even a real super rich ass person. If I had $8,000, I still wouldn't buy it anyway because I'm not a fan of the series, number one. And number two is just like, I don't know. I mean, it has a lot of real good cutscenes in it, and the characters look real cool and all that. It's a game I just never got into. I don't know why. Before anyone gets into religion, no, it didn't have nothing to do with angels and demons. That's not the reason why I never got to play this game. Granted, I was raised in a strictly religious household. My parents were kind of assholes at that time when it came to that shit. But aside from that, my friends, another extra overall thoughts, views, and opinions, mainly views and opinions at this point. Uh, I could see that they didn't want to do like a mass marketing media towards this, and it was only strictly for Japan, for Japanese like fans that are out there for Devil May Cry series. I guess it's a lot more of their bigger goal out there compared to the other stuff. Oh man, and I could get to other reasons why I don't like this game. I'm not gonna get into them because it's gonna have a lot to do with a lot of like mysteries and agendas and theories and all this shit, which that's not what my channel's about. I've said it time and time again throughout almost all my videos, but you kind of know my stance on that, especially if you follow me on Twitter. Not all of my things have stuff to do with like Truther Movement or like underground like doomsday prepper shit. There's a little bit here and there that I do follow on Twitter that is about that type of like content, but not all of it though. I still love my games here and there. Some of the representations that they give off doesn't get under my skin per se, but it's a little bit of a negative Nancy, annoying approach that I go about to it. It's the approach that I go to with it. And yeah, that's it. I know that they probably could have made it like maybe 50 or $100 if they were going to make like real cheap ass leathers and cheap ass versions. They weren't going to make super high, long lasting qualities of these things. This one looks pretty kick ass. Obviously, being like a almost 300-pound dude myself, there's no freaking way I'm going to ever be able to fit in these things. Then again, we're talking about Japan here. No offense to any of my Japanese viewers, if any of you guys know English or any of that stuff, or if you're even just Asian American, they're like one of the healthiest countries in the fucking world. A lot of them are really, I don't want to say super skinny, but they're very, very healthy. A lot of Japanese men out there are really super skinny, unless, unfortunately, I gotta use a stereotype, but then again, my stereotype of my race ethnicity has been like beaten on like a dead horse. If you know which one that is, if you know which one it is. But if you're familiar with my channel, if you've been around here long enough, you know what I look like already. You know what race ethnicity I am already. But anyways, yeah, there's no way in hell I'll be able to fit in there. But a lot of the Japanese dudes out there look like pop stars and shit. A lot of J-pop, K-pop stars, I can see them rocking this. So, yeah, it'll fit them like a glove. Me? No way. That's like putting a giant marshmallow into a tiny, small little, like, I don't know, peanut or a cashew bean or something. There's no way it just wouldn't happen. So let's get on to this one. This one actually came from Eurogamer 2. Another one I heard a little bit about. Get my drink real quick. And this one goes on to say, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is on sale and early adopters are not happy. This comes from Vicky Blake here. All right, let me see if I can get it up again a little bit. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is being reviewer bombed on Steam following a sale that has discontinued in the weeks after its release. Debuting on the 14th of September 2018, Tomb Raider's releases clearly chiefly positive views. However, in the last week, mixing rate. I feel like I read this before. I really, really hope that I didn't. If I did, I apologize. I'm pretty sure I just read this before. Yeah, I think I did. Whatever, I'm just going to stop the video here because I remember doing a video about this last time. Oh, yeah, I did do this last time. Oh, man, I feel very dumbfounded right now. A little bit more than I normally, but yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I'm not really feeling it too much. Everyone's got their right to play their own game whenever they want, but it's all good under the hood with me. I'm just going to stick to this one, and that's it. Oh, one other thing I want to talk about this dude, Young Gay. He actually made a Devil May Cry pun. He's like, a folding letter cry. Do-do-do. That was really cool. I guess that's all I got to say. That's it. Links to the description box down below, and a lot of the colors look really cool, and that's it. Links to the description box down below. Cartel on the side if any people want to see the other videos I've done. I'm out. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and as always, talkers and kimonos out there. I'll see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world out there. Don't drink small weed at the same time. Don't take the reckless. Stay tuned for more future content on the channel, including video gaming industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and that's it. Take it easy, stay safe. Peace out. I am out like sauerkraut. Ladies and goodbye. I'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. I'm out. Stay tuned for more future content on the channel, and that's a wrap. Later.